Terry Rickman. I'm the mother of Ashley Sullivan. I believe that on the night of April 29th, 2014, my daughter was murdered, and it was made to look like.
If your daughter told you, after the deaths of two of her peers, she was scared, then shortly after, she herself wound up dead, would you think she committed suicide? Ashley Sullivan's body was found in Kootenai County. She had supposedly hung herself on some property near a house. Although she was found in Kootenai County, she was transferred to Shoshone County. Now, in the past cases, including Dylan Parker and Brianna Cook, we have discussed Shoshone County and some of the areas near it, like Osborne and Pinehurst. I would like to show you the county and the towns on the map and how closely these towns and counties are related. Starting with Kellogg, where the teens went to school, which is very close to Osborne, which is between Kellogg and Wallace, but Osborne is only 43 minutes from Kootenai County. So how hard is it to believe that they took Ashley from Osborne to Kootenai County? Now, this is complete speculation, but wouldn't it make sense that they would want to move her out of the same county that two other deaths have happened in? Because at least then they put a little bit of separation between these cases. We don't know how Ashley ended up in Kootenai County, but this would be a good reason why she would have ended up in Kootenai County. Ashley was said to be scared after the devastating deaths of Brianna and Dylan. It's speculation, but I wonder if maybe she knew something that Brianna and Dylan knew and were killed for. As of now, her mother knew she was scared, and she told her herself. Devastatingly, Ashley Sullivan was found with a tow strap around her neck. Ashley's autopsy did show that she did have marijuana in her system. The marijuana was common in other cases, but the most intriguing fact about Ashley's case is the very similar mark on Ashley's forehead that related to Brianna's. The mark on Ashley's forehead was pretty much exactly the same as the injury on Brianna's forehead. Isn't that interesting? Now, you may think that that could easily just be a coincidence, but there is more, and after hearing this, you may no longer think this is just a coincidence. Ashley may have also frequented the Osborne, Idaho house Dylan and Brianna both left the nights before their deaths. Ashley Sullivan, just like Brianna, was an advocate for her peers with suicidal thoughts. She was said to get along with everyone, yet she herself committed suicide. This suicide just seems to somehow also have resulted in an injury so similar to Brianna Cook's injury that the coroner said side by side you could not tell them apart. So now what we have is three teenagers, all who attended the same high school, Kellogg High School. They had the same friend group and essentially hung out in the same house before they all died. All three of them died mysterious deaths, two of which seemed like possible murder cover-ups, a coroner who was fired immediately after raising suspicion, and the Idaho State Police, who won't do any interviews, but did release this statement. Both the Cook and Parker cases are closed. Our detectives looked at many different angles in both cases, and foul play is not suspected in either. Of course, if a citizen has information that would indicate foul play and they have not talked to law enforcement, they can call agencies that originated the cases. This would be the Pinehurst Police Department in the Cook case or the Shoshone County Sheriff's Office in the Parker case. So, that's it. 2 cases closed, 1 in the final stages of being closed. Investigators see no foul play, but the coroner disagrees and is quickly replaced. It is astonishing. I would like to express that I am very sorry for the families of Dylan, Brianna, and Ashley. They suffer the most, knowing something does not add up. Things do not sit right with them. Dylan's mother hired a PI. The family of Brianna were petitioning for the FBI to get involved. At this point, that is all we know. Things are very suspicious, but investigators say, nope, case closed. I think speculatively that some kind of cover-up is happening. Why is the big question? Well, I am not sure, but I have seen little breadcrumbs that point me to a possible connection, but I cannot say yes that it is for sure anything relevant. If I discover anything I think is relevant, I will immediately let you guys know. So at this time, that is all I have for you on the Silver Valley teens. Will we ever really know what happened in Osborne, Idaho? Thank you again for joining me. If you haven't watched the first and second parts of this video, which is Dylan Parker and Brianna Cook separately, then I will have them here at the end so that you can go ahead and watch those too. If you have, there are new things that you can watch, and those will also be here, so I can see you again soon. I hope to see your comments below and hear your opinions as well, because I am at a loss for why there isn't more coverage on this, because it seems quite suspicious to me. But, you know, sometimes things work out that way. So let me know what you think down below. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you stay with me.